Oh, I feel like I'm in a movie right now. I feel like I'm in the same aspect ratio as Sleeping Beauty. Am I actually? Oh, wait a minute. I am actually pretending I'm in a classic movie actually. So yeah. And also speaking of a making of a classic movie, what review should I review today? I know, and today I am going to be reviewing The Fabelmans. So yeah. So before I go, I am going to say this when I go right over here. So yeah. I am going to go right over here right now. So yeah. Cue the intro. Okay, guys, this is it. The first day of summer is tomorrow, June 21st. So, yeah, which is also really exciting. So, yeah. So, let's start this review right now, actually. So, yeah. Let's start it right now, actually. So, yeah. Hey, guys, this is Evan's Disney's Film Corner 2023 here on Today Guess What, guys? And today I am going to be reviewing The Fabelmans. Came in the year of 2022. So, yeah. So, I'm going to read this plot on the internet. So, yeah. So, basically what the plot's about, growing up in the post-World War II era, Arizona, Sammy Fabelman inspires to become a filmmaker as he researches obstacles, but soon discovers he is shattering family secrets and explores how to become powerful of films can help him see the truth. So yeah. So that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So yeah, so I did remember that this movie actually did come out at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 10th of 2022, and it did get a limited release on Friday, November 11th of 2022, and it did get a wide release on November 23rd of 2023. So yeah, even though this movie is actually directed by Steven Spielberg as well, and also even though this movie unfortunately bombed at the box office, it actually underperformed actually, but yeah. But also, yeah, even though the critics of this movie loved it. I mean, the critics loved it. So, yeah. And also, yeah. And also, it has a great cast, like Michelle Williams, Paul, Dorillo, Steph Rogen, Gabriel Goodell, etc. So, yeah. And also, so yeah, guys, so what do I think of this movie? I have to say, even though I didn't get a chance to see this movie in theaters, but I did get to watch this movie online, and I have to say, this is definitely one of my favorite movies of 2023. I mean, definitely up there with Turning Red, and especially my favorite movie of 2022 with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is definitely my favorite movie of 2022 as well. So yeah, and also, yeah, even though the budget of the movie is actually $40 million. So yeah, and also yeah. And also yeah, even the the acting, I mean the actors of this movie did fantastic. Like Michelle Williams as Menzie Philman, which honestly I thought she was fantastic of this movie as well. I mean, yeah, I know that Michelle Williams was in The Greatest Showman, which is definitely my favorite role of hers actually. And she also played Glinda in Oz the Great and Powerful as well. And also she was in 2 of the Venom movies as well. And also, yeah. And even Steph Rogen of this movie is definitely fantastic as well, even though he actually did star in in comedy movies. I mean, yeah, he was in the Super Mario Bros. Movie as well, which honestly, yeah, which I also have on Blu-ray as well. So yeah, and also yeah, I thought Steph Rogen in this movie is definitely fantastic in this movie as well. And honestly, also I thought Paul Duro as Bert Fabelman was also fantastic in this movie. And also yeah, and also even which I am gonna look it up right now. Okay. Sorry guys, just give me a sec actually. Honestly, the actor who played and also the actor who played Saving Filmman Golo Little Gil Little Bell, which so I mispronounced his name, but that's okay. But I thought he did fantastic as Sammy Fieldman, which honestly he was definitely amazing in that movie as well. And also yeah. And also and yeah, I mean yeah. So yeah, so now let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, which is actually composed by the one and only John Williams, which honestly, yeah, I know that he did compose other Steven Spielberg movies, like he did compose the Indiana Jones movies as well. And honestly, yeah. And honestly, his score of this movie is definitely fantastic and very emotional at the exact same time as well. I mean, yeah, because that music of this movie fits so well for the film for the old fashion of this movie as well. And also yeah, even though this movie is actually an hour and 30 minutes long actually, which honestly yeah. And also yeah. And now let's talk about the cinematography of this movie, which who did the cinematography in this movie is Joan Koginski, which sorry I mispronounced his name, but that's okay. I thought he did fantastic doing the cinematography of this movie. I mean, yeah, the cinematography of this movie is still fantastic. I mean, it is fantastic. It definitely looks absolutely phenomenal as well. I mean, it definitely looks fantastic. So yeah, and also yeah, and yeah, it definitely does look fantastic as well. Definitely, I mean that it definitely feels like an old fashioned movie as well with that cinematography as well. I mean, yeah, I mean I like, and also Steven Spielberg likes making his movies feel like old fashioned actually, with its cinematography actually, which is also really exciting. So yeah, and now let's talk about the production design of this movie. I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, it definitely looks phenomenal, actually. I mean, yeah, it's definitely fantastic. I mean, yeah, even the sets and the look of this movie is definitely fantastic. Even though, yeah, I have heard that, I forgot to mention that in 1999, Steven Spielberg said that he's thinking about directing a movie about his childhood for some reason, titled You'll Be Home, was a project originally written by his sister Anne Anne Stevenberg. He explained that my biggest fear that my mom didn't and dad didn't like is well, I think that it's an insult, wouldn't share my love, my critical point of view, what is like to grow up with them. So yeah, even though yeah, this movie actually did start filming on in Los Angeles on July 17th of 2021, and it actually lasting for 59 days, and also yeah, as well. So yeah, and yeah, the cinematography in this movie is definitely absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, so overall, guys, I have nothing else to say about this movie. So yeah, so overall, if you haven't seen The Fabelmans, where have you been? I highly recommend it. So yeah, it is definitely a fantastic Steven Spielberg movie. Even though my favorite Steven Spielberg movie, I forgot to mention, is definitely West Side Story. So yeah, and so yeah, guys. So I am gonna give The Fabelmans a 10 out of 10 spectacular. So yeah, guys, what do you think of my movie review on The Fabelmans? So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah, so stay tuned for my movie review on Surf's Up, which will be coming out this Friday on September 23rd of this year. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, so I make this wish. Who's your favorite fearless hero? How far I'll go? Oh, you're just Papa Loco. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. And bye.